Hey guys, Ranga here. Today I'll be reviewing the American T29 Heavy Tank. It is a premium and it is 6.7 battle rating. Okay, so let's get into the stats. These stats are aced values, as you can see, qualification ace. So the turret rotation speed is pretty good at 18 degrees per second. That's fantastic for a heavy. Depression and elevation, -10 for depression, elevation is plus 15 degrees. Standard American tank depression and elevation. Reload speed, 12.5 seconds. Fantastic for a 105 that can do a pretty good amount of damage per shot. Hull armor, frontally like this, you won't bounce any long 88s if they shoot you in this area. However, you can bounce them if they shoot these tracks, as these tracks give you an extra 50mm of armor on top of 160mm. Lower glaciers, pretty shit. If you take, you can get penned by panthers here. Pretty sad story, really. You get ammo racked as it's just behind you. Side armor, well, non-existent like every other American tank, so let's not even bother talking about that. Rear armor, same story. Side of the turret armor, pretty good, 158. There's some weird angles, especially back here, which you can get ricochets on. Down here as well on the back. Rear of the turret, 102. Panthers will pen there. Turret roof, 38. Engine deck, 38. Front of the turret, 203 on this orange area here. Long 88s will melt through this area, and your breach will absorb most of the damage from that shell. Some shells may wipe your entire turret crew out, but this breach does take a lot of damage, which is sort of a good thing because it means that your breach only gets damaged and you don't lose any crew members or other vital internals. On the outer edge of the mantlet is 305. And this is where some values can get really stupid. As you can see, 500 down there, 400 down here, 400, depending on the angle. Turret cheeks, pretty good, 158, effective to between 230 and 260. And as you go further around the turret, it gets thicker, goes up to 500. Turret ring, same story, further out the thicker. So as you get towards the front, it gets thinner and thinner and thinner. Driver's hatch, these are actually a weak spot and you can pen it with a Panzer IV. I don't know, you shoot right here, it's 62 mils. Panzer IV, go through. X-ray, ammo everywhere in the turret. If you take the right amount of ammo, you can actually get rid of these ammo racks. Massive ammo rack down here. Recommended ammo count on this tank is 20 rounds. Which leaves you with just this ammo rack and this one here. It is 2-part ammunition, as you can see the shells are there and the propellant charges are there. So let's move on to the ammunition. It has 4 shells. Pretty much only shoot the T29 shell, it's probably the only good shell. You can probably shoot APCR as well, but in its current state I would not recommend it. And the HE shell is useless, you don't need it. Not sure about this shell, that's just chilling there for no reason. Anyway. T13 shell, it is a armor piercing capped ballistic cap shell. That means it has an explosive filler inside of it. That means when the shell pans, it will go bang and spray hot, burning shrapnel all over the place. It has 177 grams of TNT equivalent. Now quick note on the TNT equivalent and the explosive mass numbers. TNT equivalent is always the important number. The higher the number, the bigger the boom. Anyway, let's get on the pen values. 1000 meters, 193mm. That means you can go through the front of Tiger 2 turrets at 1000 meters. Your shell can also one-shot Tiger 2s through the turret, and it'll generally one-shot any tank it pens. So that concludes the stats part of the video. Let's take it into a game. Alright, so here we are on Poland. Hopefully we can get a good game. Alright, let's go. As you can see, I've got 20 shells, and that leaves those ammo racks, which is actually pretty good. The turret is completely empty of ammo, so you don't have to worry about getting ammo racked in this tank. We're going to make our way over to C, hopefully kill some tigers through the front of the turret to demonstrate the power of this shell. A brief history on the T29. Development was started in March 1944 to counter the appearance of the Tiger II in the hedgerows of Normandy. The M26 was not considered adequate enough to deal with the Tiger IIs. So if you don't know, the T29 was converted into two different variants, the T34 which we have in game and the T30. Development was cancelled in favour of the M103 project in the late 40s, and there is two surviving examples of the T29. Fucking building there. Anyway, so manoeuvrability is pretty good off-road. You'll get up to speed rather quickly. Turret rotation, pretty good. Gun handles pretty nicely when you're on the move. As you can see, it's barely moving. This tank doesn't have a stabiliser either. So I don't know what the enemy's doing at C. They seem to be pushing B harder than C, which is really weird. I don't know why people go over to B in the first place. I personally don't like going over there. These two guys are apparently engaging a tank that is to the left somewhere, so I'm just going to duck in here for some cover. Critical hit. I'm surprised I didn't kill him in one hit. But he now knows I'm here and there's an IS-6 there that wants me dead. That guy's burning out. There we go, he's dead. I want to try and kill this IS-6. That was a mulligan. So, the only tank that you can't really kill with this shell is the IS-6. Frontally, you can't kill it at all with this shell, actually. So I'm going to try and bait him to shoot there, like that. I don't know why he'd shoot there. I'm going to try and shoot his gunner's optic. Alright, so I actually hurt his gunner a little bit on that shell. So I'll reload before he does, so I'm not worried about peeking out for another shot. The team needs to push up. The M46, if he has heat FS, can melt straight through him. Hopefully he's backed up this far so I can peek him through this little archway. Nope, okay, so let's go back to my original position. Might even try through that little slit, actually. Nah, can't do it through that, okay. So is he back at that position? No, he's not, okay. So there's an enemy on C, so I'm going to turn around and engage. It's an IS-2, just killed our M56 that was on the car. There he is. Wow, okay. That was kinda... I just got gougened. Okay. So I'm not going to kill that guy apparently, because I don't know what happened. Back of the IS-6 turret, dead. Hopefully these guys don't figure out my position. I don't even know where that IS-6 went. That was on the other side of those buildings. So if you're wondering why my sounds are different, it is because I'm using a sound mod, Boris's sound mod to be in fact. Now I can't find a link to the latest version, but it's plastered all over Google. Boris's sound mod, so just look up Boris sound mod War Thunder and find a link for a download. Now I'm trying to kick up some smoke because 50s are really good at making a smoke screen. As you can see, he completely missed. Took his cannon barrel out, so that gives me a chance to go around for a flank while he's repairing, if he stops to do that. So if I had APCR loaded, that wouldn't even do anything as well, because APCR does nothing against angles. And I've pretty much got this kill. Alright, so I'm going to turn around. The team's pretty much melted, as allied teams typically do, but at least I'm getting some kills. So we're going to push over here, trying to get this T44-100 and this IS-2 that I somehow ricocheted off. We're not going to cap C because that'll give away our position. This game's lost, so I'm not even going to bother. So I got some breach damage. I don't know how we got that. We must have got that from some MG fire. Because we haven't been penned in the turret yet, so I don't know how we got that damage. I'm trying to find this T44-100 and the IS-2 that are somewhere back here. There was a shot that just went off up here from the 44-100, I believe. There's an IS-2 way out there. We're going to aim about there, that should probably kill him. Nope, okay, we're going to reload and readjust. I don't know why he's got his engine compartment facing us. Okay, so that was very lucky that we didn't lose any more crew members than that, especially from a 122. As you can see, the breach did take some damage, so did the horizontal drive, but that's been fixed already. The repair speed with a fully aced crew is really good on this tank. As you can see, it just took me 15 seconds to repair a breach and a horizontal drive. So we'll try there this time. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting to get an ammo rack on an engine shot, but that'll work. Okay, so there's that T44 just there. Clearly oblivious to us. Back of the turret, dead instantly. So at this point, I'm not even going to attempt to cap. I'm just going to rack up kills. Game's gone. There's allied teams. I can't help how bad players are. I'm not a good player myself, but I'm not a fucking lemon. Okay. Took out his breach. I don't know how he didn't pen us at that angle, but he must have done something wrong. Just trying to spot other tanks as I'm advancing on this guy. Now, this is my first review. They may get better as it goes on, so if this is really cringe, I apologise. Okay, shot right in front of us. Don't know where that came from. Nice helpful MG fire. T34 by the looks of it, and he's dead. And there's a AA gun on our 6. So I'm just going to reload and take this T44 out, then I'll focus on him. Now he's shooting high explosive shells just by the look of it, and he set us on fire. I'm going to try and reverse and kill him. He sets us on fire again, we're dead. Cougar Blitz there. Hopefully we can reload. Critical hit, driver, so he's not going anywhere. And I kill him with a 50. Alright, that was epic. So I've got a good haul of kills, 8 kills. This is actually a good game in my books. Other people call it fantastic, but this is just good in my... For me, Type 65, credit is loader. Got some gunner and breach damage. There's a T34 down there. Gonna engage. I got the kill, but a Panther 2 killed me on the flank. Alright, so that concludes this video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and sub. This video was pretty cringy and the commentary was bad. I apologise. This is my first one. And any feedback would be greatly appreciated on which I can improve on. So as I said, if you liked and enjoyed this video, please like and sub, and I'll see you next time.